Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great... Goes for goal! That wasn't easy.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. He hits it!
Well, I suppose it wasn't the worst attempt if you consider how far out he was.
Zielinski, Piontek, and it's played forward, battles to win it back, and here's Lewandowski. Modric, Nkunku plays it out to the flank, tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And here's Lewandowski. Piontek. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Oh, this tries a shot! Goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Lukaku with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He's in! He's gone for it! Lukaku with a beautifully timed run. And now the breakaway. And here's Lewandowski. Plays it out to the flank. Milik. McTominay did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
McTominay. It's got through to him. Lukaku. Zielinski. Just brushed off the ball there. Napoli are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski. It has got through to him. Goalkeeper's ball. That's a promising ball. Receives it from behind. De Bruyne. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku. Has a hit! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Politano really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And that has been cleared. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's a good big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Zielinski. And it's Lukaku. "30 minutes gone. Napoli scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Chance to shoot. Oh, shooting chance! And in it goes! Poland are back on level terms. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's had a look, and the shot! Goal! Poland! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Poland take the lead. No, Lukaku is fouled. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, this is a very real chance, and should it go in, it could be a big game changer.
Milik. Milik! It's a brilliant interception. Has a pop! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Poland go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. We're underway again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. Played out to the right, played back in, and he's cut it out. He can get that clear. And here's Lukaku. It's a great ball, and he's surging through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. De Bruyne. Cleared away. With a delicate ball.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
De Bruyne. It's on a plate. Good clearance and very necessary. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
De Bruyne. And it's Lewandowski. Done very well to intervene. Lukaku is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Spinazzola. Lewandowski. It's got through to him. Meret can claim that. Gets it back. Politano. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Lukaku has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Piontek. Good ball. Well read, he sorted that out. Hoists it forward. De Bruyne. Politano. Gets it back. Look, has a goal! Well, they can break here. He's found his man. That has put a stop to that. Politano. He's on his way. Cuts it out. Referee's given a throw. Piontek, well played, he saw that coming. Forward it goes, over to the left. Chance! In it goes! With so little time left, grandstand finish!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Napoli give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish. Sambo and Gisa. And time is up. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to risk...
The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Has he found his man? Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Spinazzola. McTominay, and here's Lukaku. Politano, De Bruyne, quick glance at goal. He's gone for it!
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man. He came in hard, very hard. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's done well, great stop. And for a moment, time stood still.
but you. Eat, sleep, wait. Nothing but you. Eat, sleep, wait. Nothing but you. Nothing but you.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
The action has already started. Ake. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Memphis Depay! Memphis Depay! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's Memphis Depay. Tries to get it forward quickly. De Bruyne. What an adventurous run from a defender. That intervention was very necessary. Now can he finish? Goalkeeper's ball. Has a shot! And they've been caught out here. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. And the through ball is intercepted. De Bruyne, forward it goes. Chance to break. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Stefan de Vrij. Cuts it out. Now it's Lukaku. Memphis Depay. Memphis Depay. And that's been levered clear. McTominay drives it forward. Politano. Well played, he saw that coming. McTominay. Now it's Lukaku. And the first 45 minutes are up. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. After 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. The action has already resumed here.
At least there's always a plus side to a scoreless half. Defences are doing what they should, and it's going to take good imagination to break the deadlock here.
And it's Memphis Depay.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Play for a throw. Spinazzola. Out again for a throw-in. McTominay. And here's Lukaku. Politano. Lukaku. Big chance, corner. Defending of the desperate... Oh, shooting chance! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, and it's such a good effort. Maybe the target really should have been hit.
Okay. Stefan de Vrij. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. Spinazzola with a good steal, well played. The Netherlands are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Spinazzola. Well weighted. Memphis Depay. Depay delivers. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
And the shot! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Ake knocks it away. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. He's had a shot, and in it goes. finally, the deadlock is broken.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. The Netherlands take the lead.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Hoists it forward. The Fry does well there, alert. And the counter is on.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
It's Lukaku! And the ball's come out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
McTominay. That's offside. Yes, it is.
Napoli are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Keeper's got good distance on that. The final 5 minutes. He's found his man. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's looking to get there first. Wijnaldum. Over to the left. Oh, that's neat. It's a loose ball.
The Netherlands can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
McTominay. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well positioned to make that interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Always in the balance, and in the end, one goal was enough. They are narrowly beaten. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Napoli could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Begden alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Thank you.